All right, I know that everybody wants to look at Keith right now, but I'm so sorry. We're getting a live look of the tree in Monument Square. It's looking a little different tonight. The lights are on, and there still are a lot of people enjoying the show and weather. I hear Donovan Lynch is down there looking to grab a few interviews. If you see a guy frantically running around with a microphone, let him know how much you're enjoying your time down there, please.
Specifically our guy with microphone.
Yes, yes.
This is fun. It's a good little
There's a lot of people out there.
Yeah. It's nice when it's not, like, it's cold, but it's not, like, frigid. There are some years where it's really tough.
Oh, it's enjoyable out there.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so after our storm yesterday, pretty quiet for a while, but chilly. We're not going to be... It seems like it really was like 2 weeks ago that we're like, oh, it's 60 again, no big deal. And then here we go. All of a sudden it's a totally different vibe. Some fresh snowpack in the foothills and mountains and a couple of snow showers coming into Oxford County right now. That's part of that lake effect snow machine as we just talked about across the Great Lakes. Look at how it's kind of streaming right off Lake Ontario across in through Vermont and New Hampshire, and a few of them sneaking their way into Maine, most of it dying in the different various mountain ranges, Green Mountains, White Mountains on the way here. But a couple of snow showers are possible, especially over western Maine and the mountains tonight. It's going to be cold, especially in the high terrain where they've got a bunch of new snowpack, which tends to make us colder overnight. So we'll be in the teens easily. You can see this model has Berlin at 10, and this model tends to be a bit warm overnight, so that tells you something. Along the coast, we're likely more in the mid and upper 20s for low temperatures. Tomorrow is sunny along the coast, a few more clouds into the mountains with an isolated flurry there. We do that again on Sunday. More sunshine along the coast, more clouds into the mountains, although we likely drop the flurry activity on Sunday as temperatures there, 9 o'clock. Teens, 10 in Berlin at 9 o'clock. So it's going to be chilly straight through Monday and into early next week. Nothing really going on, though, until Thursday of next week. And there's a storm coming in that really is a clipper, meaning it's a continental storm system just north of Alpena. And it comes in as a clipper, but it's a little funky here on Thursday, and that's why I want to watch it, because if the low stays west, this will be kind of your typical 1 to 3 inch clipper. That's usually how it goes. But watch out at the last minute. It tries to transfer a little energy off the coastline, and that makes me a little nervous. So we'll keep an eye on Thursday. I put light snow in, but if that transfer happens any faster, it could be more substantial snow amounts, and it will be cold enough this time for a lot of us to see accumulating snow. Look at the temperature trend. Yep. Usually we don't do it in kind of a linear fashion like this, but it's getting cold through the middle of the week into late week. And I'll tell you what, next weekend, if the models are even in the ballpark of right, watch this purple drop down from Canada. And as a rule of thumb, you don't want purple over you. It's really, really anomalously cold air. And it comes down into late next weekend into Monday of not this week, but the one after. It could have us below 0 overnight, so we'll keep an eye on that. Stats would say it's hard to be below 0 that early in December, but sometimes the weather doesn't care. So we'll keep an eye on that. What I can tell you is it ain't going to be warm. Straight through. It gets even colder by the end of this week. We'll watch that storm on Thursday, as I mentioned. That's just a little bit of pattern recognition where, yes, it's a clipper, but it has the potential maybe to turn into something a little bit bigger. So I'll keep an eye on that storm. That's the next thing that we have to deal with, though, and it certainly will be snow based on how cold it's going to be up until then.
All right.
Looks like it's time to bust out the parkas.
Yeah.
No more of the light jackets.
All of a sudden, like, having the Christmas tree early doesn't feel early. It's like, yeah, okay, good. We'll just roll that forward after this.
On to the next. All right. Thanks, Keith.